Welcome to another episode of SSTJ, and today we're talking about different languages that you already know that can benefit you learning Japanese. As everyone should already know that, Japanese is a language itself, or, well, not the speaking language, but the written language is derived from Chinese, or, traditional character. And as I said before, there are two readings for Japanese. There's onyomi and there's kunyomi. Onyomi is the Chinese writing style of Japanese. And if you know Chinese, this is like, if you know traditional writing, Japanese pretty much is a cinch. No, not a cinch, but it is a lot more easier to know the characters because you have it's like having a background in it already. You already know like half the battle, for tests like JLPT tests and language tests or different certifications, you just having the background in another language in Chinese or say Mandarin and it's really Mandarin. I think it's like Mandarin, Taiwanese, but not simplified Mandarin. Simplified Mandarin, it's close to with traditionalist, but it's derived. It's simplified. It's what it is. A simplified version of the traditional written way, right? So if you're from if you're Taiwanese, Taiwanese descent, and you know how to write in traditional, it's a lot more easier for you. That, and also if you are if you know Cantonese, but there's some things that are exactly not the same. So there'll be some characters that you already know, like you already know to write probably, and it's just it will help you just for knowing it, but it won't help you to discover what the true meaning of it is, to my knowledge. I'm gonna tell you a story about my friend. My friend, he took JLPT, he took NIKU, and basically his background is Cantonese, and he's been studying Japanese for maybe like 4 or 5 years. And this is the time that like me and him were studying all that stuff, and he said that it's so beneficial for me to know some Chinese already because it's just it makes life more easy. I can write it, right? And I was like, yeah, that seems like a pretty good advantage because it's basically the same. It's basically derived from Chinese language, right? If you're not winning with that, then I don't know what to say. But yeah, most of what he did was just like he focused more on comprehension, so he can get a better advantage in that test itself. The listening test, not so much, but within repetition, you can get Pi 9. Like if you keep listening to it, if you prepared, I don't know, like 6 or 5 months before that test happened, I'm pretty sure you can get Chokai. Chokai's listening. So you definitely get Chokai done well. Also, Korean, there are some like the old characters before. They have their own kanji, but not a lot of people. I think that not a lot of people know it. So, but at the same time, it's there. All right. If you were doing it before, and I don't know, like in your country before, if you're doing natively before, and you just know, or I think like the older generation knows the kanji, like the Korean version of kanji, and it's basically the same. All right. And also the grammar for Korean is the same. It's basically the same as Japanese, but obviously the words are different. But there are also some words that are close, like yaksoku, and yaksok in Korean is basically almost the same thing. It's like it's probably written the same way as well too. So there's that. Basically, any language that starts with the subject first is pretty close to Japanese. Pretty close to the way the grammar of Japanese is. Not saying it all is, but just this overall statement here. Well, I hope you liked that video. That was some ramble. That video was rambling. If you like the video, like the video. Have any questions? give me some questions of this video, because it isn't doing that great. Yeah, so give me the questions, I'll give you the answers, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りしました。